जी, बिल्कुल। आप
Bismillah
बिला झिझक
Rahman
अपनी बात जारी
and
रखें
Assalamu
और
alaikum viewers. My name is
ठीक
Hiba Marketing Wali and I am a level 1 student at Rahan School Islamabad campus. So जैसा कि आपको पता है जब भी मैं आती हूँ तो एक न्यू टॉपिक के साथ आती हूँ और आज बहुत इम्पॉर्टेंट टॉपिक है और जो टॉपिक है वो है द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ लिसनिंग टू अदर्स. So
ये
ChatGPT, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. You can go ahead and continue with your points, and I'll be here to help if you need anything else or want to refine them.
Okay, ChatGPT. So my first question is for you that what does it mean to truly listen to someone?
That's a great question. So, to truly listen to someone means giving them your full attention. You're not just waiting for your turn to speak, but you're really trying to understand their message, their emotions, and their perspective. Uh, You're absolutely right. I'll keep it shorter. So, in simple terms, truly listening means focusing on the speaker, being patient, and not interrupting, just trying to fully understand what they're saying.
Okay, nice. So ChatGPT, my next question is for you that why is listening important in daily life?
That's a really important point. Listening is crucial because it helps us build trust, avoid conflicts, and truly connect with others. When we listen well, people feel valued and our relationships become stronger. Got it. So, listening is important in daily life because it builds trust between people. When we truly listen, we avoid misunderstandings, we respond more thoughtfully, and we make others feel heard and respected. This creates healthier communication, stronger bonds, and a more positive environment in all aspects of life.
Okay, that's nice. So my next question is for you that how is listening different from hearing?
That's a great distinction. Listening is an active process where you're fully focused on understanding the speaker, whereas hearing is just the passive perception of sound. You can hear words without truly processing them, but listening means you engage, reflect, and respond thoughtfully.
Okay. So
I'm
my
glad
next
that
question,
helped.
yeah.
Of course.
So my next question is for you that why do people sometimes fail to listen properly and like focus on when someone says saying anything? So how do we focus in that situation?
That's a really good question. Often people fail to listen because they're distracted by their own thoughts, technology, or they're just waiting to respond. To focus better, you can minimize distractions, keep eye contact, and consciously remind yourself to focus on the speaker's words, not just your own reactions.
Okay, that's nice advice. So my next question is for you that um,
Sure, go ahead with your next question. I'm ready to help with whatever you need.
okay, so my next question is for you that do you consider yourself a good listener and why?
That's a really thoughtful question. I do strive to be a good listener. I make a conscious effort to stay fully present, not interrupt, and really reflect on what the other person is saying before I respond. Of course. Absolutely. So I pay close attention to both what is being said and how it's being said, their tone, emotions, and pauses. I also avoid thinking of my reply too soon. Instead, I give them space to express themselves so I can respond in a more thoughtful way.
Okay, that's nice. So my next question is for you that do you feel when someone listen to you carefully? How did you feel?
Absolutely. Yeah, I do feel really valued and understood. When someone listens carefully, it makes me feel like my thoughts matter, and it builds a deeper sense of connection and trust between us. That, of course. Yes, absolutely. So, in that situation, the best thing to do is to be patient and give them time. Instead of finishing their sentences or interrupting, you can nod, Maintain eye contact and maybe gently encourage them with a reassuring gesture. This helps them feel safe and understood. That's a great point. So if someone says that to you, you can take a deep breath and let yourself pause. It's okay to take your time. You can also let them know that you're just collecting your thoughts and you appreciate their patience. That way you keep the conversation calm. Sure, take your time. If you need to gather your thoughts or if something is on your mind, just let me know when you're ready and we can go through it step by step.
Okay, ChatGPT. So my next question is for
You're
you
welcome.
that yeah, listen me. My next question is for you that sometimes or mostly times when I was just talking with friends or I was just answering the question in class, so the sir or student says that we can't hear you. So in that situation, what I do?
That can be really frustrating. In those moments, you can try speaking a bit louder or clearer, maybe adjust your position so everyone can see and hear you. And if it still doesn't work, you can ask them politely to let you know if they can hear you better once you adjust.
Or ChatGPT, can you tell me if they hear but they just blink? So what we do?
I see what In that case, it's okay to calmly repeat yourself or ask if maybe the environment is too noisy. You can say something like, I just want to make sure you can hear me. Would you like me to speak closer or slower? That way you stay calm and assertive.
Okay, nice. So, ChatGPT,
I'm
my
glad
next question is for you. That have you ever felt ignored while speaking, and what happened?
That's a really good question. Yes, I have. And when that happens, it can feel really disheartening. What helps me is staying calm, taking a breath, and sometimes just asking directly if they have any thoughts or if they'd like to hear more.
Okay, that's nice. So, my next question is for you. That what habit you can improve
Sure, go.
your listening skills?
Of course. Take your time. Whenever you're ready, you can finish your question, and I'll be here to help with a detailed answer.
Okay, so my question is that what habits can improve your listening skills?
That's a great question. Some habits that really help are things like maintaining eye contact, being present in the moment, not interrupting, and even practicing active listening, like summarizing what the other person said or asking clarifying questions.
Okay, so my next question is for you that how does listening affect your relationships or friendship?
That's a really important connection. When you listen well, it shows that you care, which builds trust and deepens your bond. People feel respected and valued, so your friendships become stronger and more meaningful over time.
Okay, so my next question is for you that how does listening
Sure,
improve communication?
that's a great question. When we listen carefully, it ensures we fully understand the other person's message, which reduces confusion, prevents miscommunication, and allows us to respond more thoughtfully. In turn, this makes conversations clearer and more effective.
Wow, that's nice. So my next question is for you that
Of course. Go ahead with your next question. I'm ready and here to help.
okay. So my next question is for you that what role does listening play in avoiding misunderstanding?
That's a really key role. When we listen carefully, we catch the details, the intent, and the emotions behind the words. This helps us understand what was really meant, so we avoid jumping to incorrect conclusions or misinterpreting the other person's point. Of course, if someone doesn't take your time, in that situation, it really helps to be patient and kind. You can try using simple words, speak slowly, or even write things down. If possible, you can also use translation tools or ask if they need clarification. The key is making them feel supported and not left out.
That's nice. So my next question is for
You're
you.
welcome.
Okay. So my next question is for you that how can body language show that you are listening?
That's a really great point. Body language plays a huge role. Things like nodding, maintaining eye contact, leaning in, these all signal that you're engaged and paying attention. Even subtle cues like a relaxed posture can show the other person that you're really with them.
Okay. So my next question is for you that why is eye contact important while listening?
That's a great question. Eye contact is important because it shows you're paying attention, it builds trust, and it helps you connect on a human level. It also signals that you're present and engaged, so the speaker feels heard and valued. Of course. So, eye contact is crucial because it creates a sense of connection and trust. When we look at someone's eyes, it shows we're fully engaged and that we value what they're saying. It also provides feedback. You can see if they're confused, if they're open, or if they're feeling comfortable. By maintaining eye contact, we create a balanced, respectful dialogue, making the conversation more meaningful and memorable. That's a really important point. Interrupting disrupts the flow of conversation and it can make the other person feel unheard or dismissed. It stops them from fully expressing their ideas and it can create frustration or lack of trust. So, letting them finish, pausing, and then responding thoughtfully keeps the conversation balanced and respectful.
Okay, that's nice. So my next question so my next question is for you that how does listening show respect to others?
That's a great question. When we listen, we show that we value the other person's thoughts and feelings. It signals that we believe what they have to say is important and that they deserve our full attention. In this way, listening shows them respect and it fosters a more positive, trusting relationship.
Okay. So ChatGPT, my
I'm
next
glad.
question. Yeah, my next question is for you. Um
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead with your next question. I'm ready and listening carefully.
Okay, so my next question is for you that how does the why is empathy important while listening?
That's a really powerful point. Empathy is important because it allows you to not just hear the words, but to understand the emotions behind them. When we empathize, we connect on a deeper level, and we show that we truly care, which helps build trust and a sense of safety in the conversation.
Okay, ChatGPT. So my next question.
Sure, I'm ready for your next question. Just let me know what you'd like to ask, and I'll do my best to help. Yes, I'm here. Go ahead whenever you're ready, and I'll listen closely to your next question. That's a really good question. When we listen closely, we not only hear their words, but we also pick up on the emotions behind them, things like tone, pauses, or even body language. This helps us understand not just what they say, but how they feel, which builds a deeper, more compassionate understanding. Of course. So when we listen attentively, we create a space where the other person feels safe to express themselves. We hear not just their words, but also the subtle cues, like a crack in their voice or a shift in their energy. This lets us recognize their emotional state, which makes our responses more empathetic and more meaningful. In turn, this strengthens trust and deepens our connection with them. You're very welcome. I'm really glad that was helpful. If you have any other questions or need more clarity, just let me know. Of course. I'm ready for your next question, so go ahead. Sure. Take that's a great question. Empathy is important because it helps us connect on a deeper level. It allows us to understand someone's perspective and yes, I'm right here. Go ahead and ask your question and I'll do my best to provide a clear, thoughtful answer. Of course. Take your time. No problem at all. If you need to come back later or have any other questions, I'll be ready to help. Just take your time. No worries at all. Yes, absolutely. Go ahead with your next question and I'll be ready to help you work through it. I'm ready. Go ahead and ask your next question. That's absolutely no rush at all. If you think of anything else later or need help with something else, I'm here whenever you're ready. You're welcome. Just let me know if anything else comes up and I'll be happy to help.
Okay, ChatGPT. So my next question is for you that what is active listening?
That's a great question. Active listening is when you fully focus on the speaker, show that you're engaged, like nodding, making eye contact, and you reflect back what you hear. It's not just hearing the words, but really understanding the meaning and emotions behind them.
Okay, that's nice. So my next question is for you that how can listening reduce conflict?
That's a really important point. When we listen carefully, we make sure we understand the other person's perspective, which prevents assumptions or misunderstandings. By feeling heard, both sides are more likely to collaborate, stay calm, and work toward a solution instead of escalating conflict.
Okay, that's nice. So my next question is for you that how does listening strengthen friendship?
That's a great question. When we listen, we show that we care about the other person's experiences and opinions. This builds trust, reduces misunderstandings, and makes both people feel valued. Over time, that sense of being heard really deepens the friendship and keeps it strong.
Okay, so my next question is for you that why is listening important in family relationships?
That's a really key point. In family relationships, listening shows love and respect, and it creates a safe space for everyone to share. When family members feel heard, they feel more understood, which strengthens their relationships, reduces tension, and promotes better communication within the family.
Okay, ChatGPT. So my next question is for you that how does listening build trust?
That's a really insightful question. Listening builds trust because it shows the other person that you care about their perspective. When they feel heard, they begin to trust that you have their best interests in mind, which lays the foundation for a stronger, more reliable connection.
Okay, so ChatGPT, thank you for answering me, and your answer is very good. Always, so ChatGPT. So viewers, this is my ChatGPT, and I hope you all like it. So meet with you in next ChatGPT or in next recording. Till then, Allah Hafiz, Pakistan Zindabad.
You're very welcome. I'm really glad I could help, and I